What's up, everyone? I didn't post too much this week. Just kind of interesting. I felt like I played a lot less this week, but there was only one day I didn't play at all, and even that had a small caveat where I played on Steam for the first time since it was free, and my PC was so bad it was like playing a slideshow. But yeah, I guess I technically played Rocket League that day, but otherwise, the rest of that day I didn't play at all. And I don't know. It's weird. This game, like, it ebbs and flows. Obviously, you can never do too much too long, and I think this game takes a lot of creative energy. Like, a lot of creative energy to understand what's going on around you and then try to come up with a way to exploit your opponents and not be exploited yourself. It's a really tough thing. So sometimes I think you need to just kind of take a break. It feels good. What's weird is I'm starting to wonder like how addicted to this game am I if I feel like I hardly played it this week, but I probably still played it like a decent bit. I don't know. I remember I kind of want to start doing this a little bit more. I recorded how many hours I was at on last Tuesday, and I want to see next Tuesday. I'm gonna take a look. But honestly, I feel like I didn't play too much in that time, at least so far. But I still have all day tomorrow and Monday, and I'm starting to get it again. Because I'm starting to get to this point where like, so grinding used to be really frustrating because it was like playing with people that weren't very good sometimes, and that kept cutting you off and bumping into you and stuff, and that still happens even at the higher ranks, but it's starting to feel more and more coordinated, more and more planned out, more and more intelligent, and it feels good. Obviously I'm doing a good job of not just understanding what to do, but actually doing those things too, and that feels really nice. But it's kind of like when I grind now, it's like, man, sometimes I lose because the other people are just so good. But that's okay. Like, that's not a bad reason to lose. That's, in fact, the best reason to lose. That's how you get better. So, I watched a video from Vsauce on Boredom. It was like years old, like 6 or 7 years old, but still, I don't know if you know, you might know, probably know who Vsauce is. He's a really, really big YouTuber, has been for a really long time. Makes like really intellectual content, kind of like thought out, like ahead of time stuff, and to make the viewers question. And he did something on Boredom, and I thought he had a really interesting point early in the beginning. Is like, there are so many problems the world has that you could be solving instead of being bored, but for some reason you basically put yourself above everyone else in the universe, and you say, I'm bored. There's nothing to do. You could be helping people in Africa like stop like hunger, and instead you're sitting there saying, I'm bored. But there's like something to it, and there's a reason for it, and you know, it kind of goes into it more. But I think it really does, like, it lets me come back more creative if I let off. I was just watching Visions from Optic. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's something they do every week. Each one of their gaming teams kind of like talks in front of the camera for a little bit, just about like how they're feeling, what happened, what they're thinking. And what was that? So somebody on their League of Legends or Dota team, like they just got done, and there's like a big break now. And he said that like whenever he takes a week-long break from the game, he comes back a lot more refreshed, and he really, really enjoys it. I thought that was interesting. The thing is, I feel like if I tried to take a week-long break from Rocket League, I couldn't do it. You know? Like, I would definitely at least be doing training, like, just as, like, a habit. Just, like, when I'm sitting there bored, I would literally just I'd pick up the controller, I'd turn on my system, and I'd just start doing free play or something. But I kind of want to do that because, like, the concept of not playing the actual competitive game for a week, like, okay, so here's kind of my thought. Write down because sometimes I think when I take a break like that, I lose like a large part of my play style when I come back, because there are certain like checks that I have in my head over and over and over again to like make sure I'm playing well. And so what I want to do is write all those checks down that I have, that I'm currently aware of, that I'm playing with at this time, and get them all written down, so when I come back I can say, hey, I'm not doing this, hey, I'm not doing that. But in that time, in that week-long time, just no competitive, no casual matches, no matches with anyone else playing Rocket League, just me in training for a week, and just see how much better I get. I wonder how much better I'd come back mechanically. It's interesting because I feel like I'm finally starting to get the positioning stuff down, and that's why I kind of don't want to stop playing. It's like I already worked really hard on mechanics a long time ago, and you know, I mean, they still obviously they can always get better, but for me, the positioning is what I've needed to work on the most, and I've gotten a lot better at it in the last actually like month and a half, I would say. Positioning and awareness, and like understanding of, even if my teammate's not doing what I consider correct, what do I need to do to cover up for the situation instead of just getting mad. So I'm really focused on that lately. Yeah, I had a good week, and maybe I'll do that soon, where I don't play Rocket League for a week and I just train. I don't know what to do. I'd maybe make some videos about training. I've already made a couple of those, but alright, thanks everybody, have a wonderful week.
I don't wanna be the one, I just wanna be the now. So let's go enjoy the sun, see how we feel when it's down. Or you can go back to him, I just hate to see you drown. Oh baby, baby, with me it ain't deep, you can always come back.
Oh my god, that read.